Blog Talk Radio.
What time is it?
WH Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of WrestlingHeads Radio Skits, and I am live here with Oscar. What is going on, man?
Man, what's going on? Well, SummerSlam, here comes the pain, baby. We could talk about that later, though.
Yeah, but, a lot of shit to talk about a little later on, but we have a special guest coming out of Santinos Bros Academy. We got Eli Everfly. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing good. Just getting ready for this weekend. It's pretty hectic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. Big weekend coming up. This Friday, we're going to have a Santinos Bros AWS joint show, which I'm pretty sure we'll get into during the show. But before we get into that, let's talk about how you discovered Santinos Bros and you basically got your career started.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I obviously was a big fanatic of wrestling, you know, and I would go to all the SummerSlam shows. And I think it was 2009, and I was given a flyer. And at the time, I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I was really into mixed martial arts. So I never really thought anything of it, but I knew it's something I really wanted to try, so I kept it. And about when I was 19 years old, when I was switching gyms, I was thinking of going to Temple Planet Jiu-Jitsu, but I used that time in between to start another occupation. So I got that flyer, and I pretty much just went for it, you know. I showed up, I got a bus route there, and then I just went in the ring, and it just felt like it was right, man. I never really looked back. That's really how it pretty much started. And April 18th, I had my first match. It was my debut, 2013. And I started in October 2012, and I think I was like one of the fastest people to graduate, one of the fastest students. Not too sure if there was anyone else. Yeah. But yeah, that's how it pretty much took off.
Yeah, can you talk to us about your first training, you know, there at the dojo?
Yeah, my first training session. Okay. Well, I showed up, obviously. I signed the waiver. I took the survey and everything, and I was really excited. I did pick up on some things quick, but, man, when I took my first bump, dude, like, man, it just hurt so bad. And after that day, we were practicing bumps, and then now it starts from a beginner's class. It goes intermediate and advanced. But when I showed up at a weird time, so they just threw me with the wolves pretty much in the advanced class.
Yeah.
So I had to pick up everything real quick, and it was really rough, dude. And then, actually 2 days into it, I was actually thinking about bailing out. It was really hard on me too, especially being so small in my body, you know. But it was something that I knew I had to just do, and then, you know, if I didn't just go forward with it, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. So yeah, it was really difficult, and I was trained by Robbie Phoenix, who's actually one of the most technically sound, I think, individuals around here in SoCal, you know, and he really put a beating on me and everything, and he just pretty much beat the respect into me. I came in, you know, I was quiet, but I was kind of a cocky kid, you know, having the MMA background and everything. I thought I knew everything, but it turns out I really didn't, you know, and, you know, Santinos Bros, man, they're a really tough school, man. Only, the strong survive, and I can say that, because one day we had a beatdown day, man, and it was crazy. There was 12 dudes in the ring, and it came down to 4 of us, and 4 of us were the smallest dudes there, which was crazy, by the way. And yeah, man, just it's so surreal training at Santinos, but I still train there, just to perfect my craft. But yeah, the first session there was pretty harsh, man. But I think if you can get through with it, the first 3 months, and you'll be fine. You gotta have the heart.
Yeah, definitely, man. Go ahead, Oscar.
Yeah, before I ask him my question, I want to let our listeners know, if you guys have any questions for Eli Everfly, just hit us up on Twitter, or you can call us at 760-454-1107. It's funny that you mentioned SummerSlam 09. I was actually there, too, when CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy in that TLC match. I remember, like,
that was epic,
I freaking lost my voice because I was all happy CM Punk won that match, and there was these chicks that were annoying sitting right by us. They're all Jeff Hardy fans. And then I was like, that pose he does with the fingers? I put it on my head. I was like, blah, blah, like a gunshot on my head, Going in front of just messing with them. Yeah. But anyways, my first question I want to ask you, what wrestlers did you look up to while you were like a fan before you did all your training?
Okay. Before, when I was a fan, man, growing up, man, dude, I used to love The Rock. I used to love The Rock. I used to love Chris Jericho, and I used to love Mankind. Those are my three guys, Chris Jericho's ring work was just something I wasn't used to, as a kid.
Yeah.
And then The Rock, he made me laugh, I wanted to be like him when I grew up. And Mick Foley, dude, he just amazed me. All the stunts he would do and the passion he had and he showed, man, it really reflected on me as a kid.
Yeah, what's funny you mentioned about Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is doing a signing tomorrow at like a mile or two where I live in Torrance, California, at the FYE store. Yeah, pretty much you can get a signing from him if you buy his album, the Fozzy album. So you can pretty much meet him right there. It sucks I'm not going to be able to make it because I'll be working. So I'm like, fuck, I just barely found out about it the other day. So, that kind of shit to do. You get your ass over there and meet Mr. Y2J right there. So, and then hopefully you could post a picture of yourself and Mr. Y2J there.
Right, yeah, dude, Chris Jericho was always one of my favorites. So actually the only wrestler I've ever actually went to an autograph signing was CM Punk. And that was, I think it was at Hot Topic, I believe. Yeah, it's like you buy a shirt and you got like a free signing, in Hollywood.
Yeah. See, that's like one of the wrestlers I want to meet next. So, and hopefully I run into one of these days. So, all right, go ahead, Skits.
Okay. My next question I have for you, Eli. First, to the listeners, for those that don't know, Eli, he also performs in Championship Wrestling Hollywood. My question is, with you now performing as a wrestler, because there's a lot of tough guys out here in SoCal, who's the toughest guy you've been in the ring with so far?
Ooh, the toughest dude. Man, toughest guy? There isn't a lot, but, man, I think Tito, dude, just recently, man, he's tough. Tito, Ali Hussein, man, we've killed each other in the ring, dude. Just because we're trading partners as well, we believe we have to. But, yeah, I think one of the toughest dudes around here is actually, like, bad dude Tito. And I would think Robbie as well. Maybe, there's a lot of really light guys, but one of the toughest guy, man, yeah, it has to be Tito that I've been in the ring with, man. And BC Killer as well, dude. He's a tough guy. He's a really tough guy.
Yeah, I saw that match. Oh, sorry, Skits, but I think I saw that match on the last Santinos show on Ustream when you and Tito went at it. That was the last Santinos show, right?
Yeah, yes, that was the last one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just figured. What were you about to say, Skits?
I was going to ask him, is there any guys in Southern California that he would like to, that he hasn't got a chance to work with yet?
Yes, there actually is. Man, I've always wanted to wrestle Peter Avalon. I always thought that we, our styles would mix.
That would be a hell of a good one.
Yeah, Peter Avalon, Ridiculoso. I do want to wrestle champs, like Scorpio Sky and other names as well. But, those are like, I really want to wrestle lightweight guys, guys that I think that I can have a really good match with and we can bring that competitive nature out of us, But, Yeah, man. Probably, man. If Ricochet, if he ever comes down here, AR Fox, man, you know, those are the guys I really admire their work. Like guys like, you know, Rich Swann, and if I could ever get a match with them down here, then that'd be amazing, dude. That'd be surreal to me. But as far as like Southern California goes, you know, just Peter Avalon, Ridiculoso, guys in the lightweight division, you know, I got to wrestle Fidel, which was cool. Yeah, dude. I'll wrestle anybody, honestly. Just to be in front of him. I'll wrestle anybody.
You know, I hope Bart's listening because I would love to see you in the AWS light heavyweight title scene. You know, maybe get you a chance to get that title. You know, but hopefully you're.
That's actually one of the companies I want to be in. Yeah.
You know what? I actually on Twitter I hit up Bart like, hey, bring in Eli Everfly, and I think he favorited it and you retweeted it. So hopefully down the road he can bring you in.
Yeah, Bart's a really cool guy, man. I see him everywhere, actually, man. Like every show I'm at. He's a really cool guy. We click, and you know, we shared a couple of laughs. But you know, I understand promoting him the way it goes. But hopefully I do get a spot, you know, because there are guys there I want to work, and there are guys there I feel like I can bring the best out of, and I can make somewhat of an impact within myself as well. But AWS is a great show.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I see my next question. My next question I want to ask you that this Friday you're going to go against Famous Beef for the submission title.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at the same venue when they had the AWS event. So I was asking, what is your thoughts of Famous Beef? Like I know he's your opponent, but like, what's your thoughts of him coming into this match?
Well, I've only wrestled Famous B once, and that was in 2013, about a few months in, and it was actually one of my favorite matches up to that point. And he brought something out of me, man, and like I think after that match, wrestling clicked in my head, you know, and I was actually getting a good flow. But you know, Famous B, he's one of the toughest dudes around, one of the fastest, one of the most intelligent guys, and that's why he holds that title, and the submission title, and that's something I want to bring some prestige to as well. But Famous B, man, he's such a great competitor, and the guys he's wrestled, man, and the places he's wrestled just speaks for itself. PWG, you know, Next Pro, and the list goes on. But Famous B as a competitor, when it comes to Eli Everfly, I don't see anybody beating me in a submission match, you know. Honestly, I'm a former world's bronze medalist. I'm a 3-time Best of the West champion, American national bronze medalist. Nobody holds a candle to my submission. And you know, with Famous B, he's going to have something coming at AWS July 25th, because I'm sure, you know, everybody doesn't see me that way, but I'm going to open a lot of eyes on July 25th. So y'all better tune in.
You know, we're going to be there. You know, it's funny. Every time we go to a show with Famous B's around, this guy Skits right here, he's always got to yell at always yell at this guy. So I'm pretty sure if you win that match, you're going to make Skits' night that night. So, you know, he's going to be losing his voice. Come on, Eli.
Yeah, man, I'm looking to stretch him up that day, man. I'm looking to pull some limbs apart. But, yeah, dude, I hope he's willing to, man, because I'm ready to die. I'm ready to leave it all out that end.
See, Skits, am I right about Famous B? I know you always give him trash or
I just like giving him a mess. You know, he's a heel, so I'm doing my job as a fan, you know, to give him a head. You know, but I'm definitely looking forward to Fridays. It should be fun. Actually, that whole week it should be fun. And actually, the day before, you'll be doing a show. I think Brian Kendrick's.
Wrestling for Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be hosted by Santinos Bros Dojo. Yeah, it's going to be hosted by Santinos Bros Dojo. There's going to be a lot of familiar names like Mikey O'Shea, Ridiculoso, Cedric the Hitman, hopefully Leo Blaze. We got Brian Kendrick himself. I'm not sure if he's going to be competing, but he'll be there. countless other dudes, man, like Robbie Phoenix. We got some random names. Serial Man, who's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
And there's not really a card, but, you know, just those names in itself, man, it's the show might speak for itself just by the names that are on the card. And everybody who goes there, we're always all jacked up when we're ready to compete.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good night. I love those shows, honestly. They're fun.
Yeah. Is that show also going to be on Ustream, do you know, or no? Actually,
it's not. You're going to have to go see it live, and it's at Santinos Bros Dojo. I think the admission's about $10, $5 kids. It's a great show, too. It's really picking up, and hopefully we get some great storylines in, you know, in the near future. We got, like, Terex and Killer Gorilla main eventing called, like, The Monsters, I believe. I believe SoCal Crazy's coming. Yeah, so, you know, it's going to be a great show.
And also on the 26th, you have a show, Lucha / Punk Art. Hold on, what is this? Circus?
Yes. Yeah, that is actually, I believe, the first of its happening. It's going to be some punk rock bands. We got matches, and we got art in display, which is a very strange, unusual mix, but it's going to work, dude. It's going to work. It's going to be great.
I don't know why, but that kind of reminded me in my head of Wrestling Society X, back in the day when Tornado and Cholo, you know, that little company did, and had all these bands playing, like Black Label Society, and all those bands were playing. I don't know, for some reason that came out of my head when you brought up punk rock, you know, even though that's not the same genre of music, but that just popped out of my head, yeah.
Yeah, and it's this is going to be in downtown LA, and then you can get all the information on my Twitter or Facebook, Everfly, you know. But all that, you know, that's going to be a great show. We got the Banditos, we got Los Luchas there, we got Joey Chaos himself, myself, and I'm not too sure who else is on the card, but we got a lot of other great names.
Yeah.
And one more show that you have that weekend. You have a monster week coming up, by the way, Eli. You got Temperature House from Hollywood taping on the 27th. Free. And that's actually a free admission. Are you aware of what they got going on for you yet, or you're just going to play it by ear for now?
Actually, no. You know, when it comes to TV, everything is really, you know, it just happens on show day. But as far as talent, like me, enhancement talent. But, no, man, I'm going to go and I'm going to show up and I'm going to see what they have for me and I'm going to give it my all, really. That's what I usually do.
Good.
But, yeah, that's going to be a great show. I think Timothy Thatcher and Drew Gulak are going to be there. If I'm not too mistaken. Yeah.
Whoa.
And, I think, who else? I know that Joey Ryan is going to wrestle Ryan Taylor for the Now TV title.
Yeah. The rematch, pretty much.
That should be a good one. These guys, that storyline's been going on for a while.
My question about that, what you said about Drew Gulak and Timothy Thatcher, are they regulars now? Because I know they were on the last taping, but are they officially regulars now?
You know what? I'm not too sure, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really run the booking, but I'm really in the same boat as you guys are as far as all that, just looking up stuff online and see what's going on.
Because those guys they're amazing in the ring. Like, I actually saw them wrestle against each other at one of those wrestling care shows in Gardena.
I was actually there too. I was in the crowd. Yeah, I thought that match was amazing.
Yeah,
the first match, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the first match. Yeah, it had like an old school feel to it, you know, because they got no knee pads on and all that. It's like, all right, they seem to kick each other's asses, and that's what they did. They hit an awesome match. So I gotta give them props to those two guys.
Yeah, dude, and like the high points of that match were them suplexing each other, which was unheard of. Honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Good stuff, though, dude. Yeah, and Timothy Thatcher wrestled Brian Cage at the last FSP show I was at, actually. And that was a very, really good match, too, dude. Like, if you can, get that DVD, Survivor and Conquer.
Yeah, all right. You gotta check that out. All right. I guess it's your turn, right?
Okay. My next question. So my question is, because I know there was a seminar that Santinos had, that B-Boy had the other day.
Yeah.
Did all the students there, did they have to show up? Did you show up?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I was asking, did all of the students that work with Santinos, did they have to show up to the seminar that B-Boy had this week? Because I heard a lot of stuff about the seminar, and there's some guys hurting there, getting headbutted and stuff.
That was at the after party, bro. But most of it, it's mandatory for all students to show up to all seminars. When it comes to Santinos Bros, especially like the hard work that Joey puts into it, and getting these seminars together and actually taking it upon himself to get these wrestlers with very great credentials to actually come down and teach us. And it is somewhat disrespectful for nobody to show up. But we got a really good turnout, and for those who didn't come, then they got something coming. But dude, usually B-Boy, man, he's such a great talent. He has such a great mind, and unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the after party, which I really wanted to go to. But it was at Sean's house too. Sean 2 Cents, which is
okay.
Yeah.
But
I heard that too, where B-Boy was headbutting people, and all that. But yeah, none of that happened at the seminar. The seminar was really smooth.
All right, okay. No, because I was asking, did you go? And but it sounds like the turnout was good. Shout out to B-Boy, by the way. He's actually gonna be on here Wednesday. Get to talk to him about the event on Friday. So.
Hey, he could be listening. Sometimes he be listening and shit. So yeah, shout out to B-Boy if you're listening, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Don't want to talk shit? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, but
go ahead, talk shit. Go ahead. Maybe he was like,
oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hey, B-Boy, we're just saying.
AWS title.
Hey, let's book it now. Eli Everfly versus B-Boy for the AWS title.
Oh man,
hold on,
dude,
let him appear. Hold on, let him rest on AWS first.
I know I haven't even debuted, man. I need to win that lightweight title first.
I was just joking.
But somewhere down the line, dude, I am going to wrestle B-Boy, and it is going to be very, very hard hitting. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, my next question I'm going to ask you about a show that you ran that me and Skits went to a few weeks ago, and SoCal Fest out there in Lincoln Heights. Me and Skits were sitting in front row. I swear to God, we almost felt like it was a PWG show when every time the wrestlers are outside the ring, I'm like, holy shit, I got to get off my seat, fuck it.
They always came our way. Yeah. They always came our way for some reason.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I think you guys actually fought in my seat. You and your opponent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it did. And I actually felt Eli's punches, and I was sitting right next to him like, oh, shit, I should get up. By the way, listeners, Roman Reigns doesn't have the Superman punch, just like Eli Everfly had the Superman punch, so just letting you guys know that. But anyway.
Yeah, man, dude, I was up there, I was busting Ryan Kidd's head. I saw you guys on my left side,
Yeah.
I was looking at everybody, especially the little kids.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of little kids there. He especially was right next to us, and I think I met your brother in that show. He did the Bo Dallas pose, the Bo Lee thing.
Oh God, did he really do that? Jeez.
Yes, he did. He
was there, dude. Oh man.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you, is there any chance you're gonna throw another show, another SoCal Fest down in the future?
Yeah, actually, SoCal WrestleFest is going to be a tradition we're going to carry on every year in the summer.
Oh, we're going to do it every year? Okay.
Yes, that's going to be something we do every year. But beside all that, I'm going to be running my own shows that are very different. I'm thinking of I have a vision myself for more of a shoot style, big fight feel, kind of like somewhat to Wrestling Cares, somewhat of a World of Sport type of thing. But that's something that's going to probably come out in about January, I believe. Hopefully, the beginning of December. But yeah, I will be throwing future shows, in Southern California, and hopefully San Diego, which is a deal that I'm actually looking forward to. But Yeah, dude. In the future, there's going to be a lot of good stuff for Eli. Especially
I love it. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't know that you're like 20 years old, right?
Yeah, I'm 20.
20 years old, and this guy's got a bright future, like, ahead of himself. Like, I'm looking forward for a lot of stuff. Like, I guarantee you, in the next 5 years, maybe even before, we will hear Eli Everfly's name around the world. Everybody will know this guy's name. Trust that.
Oh, thanks, dude. Hopefully, man. Like, honestly, like, I put everything I have into this, man. Like, I quit my job. I don't do anything, dude. All I do is wrestle and train. And, you know, and it's a sacrifice you have to make, but I believe everything that comes in this business, every sacrifice that you make, you know, you get back tenfold. Which is, it's true, dude, you know, from what I've seen, from what I've heard. And, you know, I'm just doing my thing, you know. It's what I love to do. So I really don't see myself doing anything else. But, yeah. Dude, wrestling.
Yeah, whenever you do another SoCal Fest, we gotta like talk about it on the show down in the future, because it was a pretty great show. I mean, it felt like a family environment show in case people want to bring their family. It was freaking awesome, and like I said, it's like sitting front row is almost like sitting in front row of the PWG show. We gotta move out the way next time. Now we know. Next time's good.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the future, those shows are just going to get better and better and better, you know. I'm going to bring in good talent, and, you know, just hopefully we get, you know, to that level, you know, that type of PWG feel level, you know, like where the talent is just immense. And that's something I really want to do, but, you know, in my own way, in my own fashion, obviously.
Yeah, I actually lost my voice that day, and I wasn't even trying to. I'm trying to keep it, but it's all good. Once you lose your voice, you already know that the show is good. But
my
next question I have for you. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I know how it feels like losing your voice. I did the same thing in SummerSlam 09 when CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy, so I know what's up.
Yeah. My next question for Eli is, what are your goals besides of what you just told us? Do you have any other wrestling goals, like maybe traveling, or maybe working for a certain promotion?
Yeah, my ultimate goal is to be considered one of the premier high flyers in all the world, somewhat similar to Ricochet or Austin Aries, or maybe, you know, Matt Seidel, you know, just to be in that category. I'll feel that I'm satisfied, you know, but that's my ultimate goal. But as far as places to work, obviously, like, I would like to work at ROH or, you know, Dragon Gate, or even PWG around here. You know, I feel like if I'm at PWG, I'm doing pretty good. But, yeah, my ultimate goal is to be in that category of those wrestlers in the near future.
You know what would be nice if, like, down the road you head to Japan and you enter those tournaments, like the Super Junior tournament. That'd be freaking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Japan's someplace I actually want to wrestle, you know. And if I ever get the opportunity, man, I'm hopping on the plane. Man, I'll pay for it myself. I just want to wrestle over there. But, like, yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say, if I'm not mistaken, you wrestled in Mexico already, haven't you?
No, I haven't wrestled in Mexico. I want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the place I really want to go, Mexico. But I feel like if I ever wrestle down there, I'm just going to get stuck down there, you know? I'll never come back.
Hey, I'm ecstatic, too. I know how you feel. I mean, going to that borderline,
Yeah, dude.
It's a
yeah,
thing.
but, I do want to wrestle in Mexico and Japan, you know? Those are the places I do want to show my face and show my style.
Yeah, send your talents to Japan. I see you on there. Yeah.
All I gotta say real quick. I mean, my bad. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, it's cool. I was gonna ask him my next question about PWG. I mean, I know you said that's one of your goals to get there, but what do you think it's going to take to get you to PWG? Because sometimes we do our magic, but we'll say we'll fucking tweet PWG, like, we want this guy there, we want this guy, and then it has happened. What do you think yourself will help you get to PWG? Like you think you might have to go through ROH or Dragon Gate to get there, or what do you think it'll take you to get there?
Just by observing, they use a lot of talent that is from SoCal. Like the top name talent in SoCal, like Ray Rosas.
Yeah.
I don't really believe I have to get in those companies or be named in those companies first. Really, I feel like if I do my thing around here and I'm successful at it, and if I actually make that main event level around here, then I'll eventually get what's coming to me, hopefully. But I just feel like if I work hard enough and I keep doing what I'm doing right now and just don't stop, then I'll eventually get where I need to be, and that's one of the places where I believe I need to be.
Yeah, and another thing is that it just seems like the WWE they're signing guys like left and right, like lately, and they keep signing like talent. If they keep doing it the next couple of months, is there a chance maybe possibly like in a year or two you'll probably be in PWG? If you feel like that could be a possibility if WWE keeps signing talent like left and right, if they keep doing it in the next 2 years? When there are doors open, man, anybody can step through them. But as far as like a year or two goes, I'm not really too sure, but the sky is the limit, honestly. And I broke out pretty quick. It's pretty crazy, looking back at everything now. And I'm really surprised about the breakthrough I've had so far, and everything that's happened to me, as far as wrestling goes. But yeah, I do see it as a possibility, and that's something that I would look forward to. Yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully down the road we'll see you at the PWG show, and me and Skits will be like, hey, remember we're talking to Eli about this shit on the fucking our show? Yeah. All right, go ahead, Skits.
Yeah, man. Just want to say I'm definitely looking forward to this Friday. This fucking card is like stacked like a motherfucker. Like, let's go down the card real quick. Of course, we got Eli Everfly going against Famous B. We got Los Santinos going against Rocky Romero and Little Cholo. We got Brian Kendrick going against Che Cabrera. Hold on. We got Sergeant Major going against Robbie Phoenix. I'm trying to see this card because
you got Hudson Envy against you got Hudson Envy versus Lufesto.
Oh yeah, that's
gonna be a good one.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'm actually getting this in my head right now. Did you mention those Bandinos against you mentioned that already? Okay. Yeah.
I'm right here down. Basically, everybody needs to go because also you got D-Boy going against Chaos, which is going to be fucking crazy. So if you're in the Southern California area, go to the show, support indie wrestling, support Southern California wrestling. It's going to be a big deal.
Hey, you know what? For all you people that's probably like from out of town or something, if you're gonna attend that PWG show, maybe you should guys come a night earlier and check out this show in Southgate, California. So you can check there's great matches and stuff like that. So you can have an extra night of wrestling, So there you go. And you guys should check it out. And for your people that are 21 and older, there's an after party there. There's some drinks there. So have a good time. That's the after party right there.
After party.
Yeah. And so you gotta be 21
people,
up, though, people.
You gotta be 21, unfortunately. Or you're gonna be like me in the corner. In the corner with primary juice.
I definitely was gonna say something about your age, but I just kept it hush. When you brought it up. But people, what you guys need to do is go to YouTube and look up Mr. Eli Everfly here. Start following this guy. He's the future of professional wrestling. So look him up. start following.
Yeah.
Eli, before we let you go, do you want to throw out any of your social medias or anything where fans can look find you?
Sure. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook / Eli Everfly. And also you can just check me out on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, which is not really consistent, but I'm working on it. But yeah, you can follow me on, all those social media sites, Eli Everfly. And yeah, that's pretty much it, dude.
Yeah, man. We're definitely looking forward to seeing you Friday. Me and Oscar will be there. So I guess we'll see you Friday, man.
Yeah, I'll see you guys Friday, man. Kick Famous D's ass. Put him to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you need gold around your waist. So
yes, I do. I need gold.
You need gold everywhere. Just like the Ultimo Dragon. That would be freaking sweet,
Oh yeah, everywhere, gold everywhere. I should come out with gold. Just throwing gold in the crowd.
We want to thank you once again, Eli, for being on the show, and we'll see you soon, man.
All right, see you soon, man.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Eli Everfly. Make sure you guys look this guy up. I am definitely telling you, I'm not bullshitting. This guy is one of the, I would say he's up and coming here in Southern California, and the kid's good. That's all I can say. The kid's good.
Yeah. And he's just 20 years old, and this is just the beginning of his career, and I this guy has a bright future. Seriously, like I could see him going to like doing international stuff and doing some crazy ass shit. I could actually see that happening. So, we'll see. We'll probably see each other 5 years from now. Hey, we were right, weren't we, kids?
I'm just saying, man. But let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Talk some Raw and Battleground, and we also have a caller that's been on hold for 17 minutes. Be right back.
This is the biggest man in professional wrestling, PPA, all day, Pretty Peter Avalon, and you're listening to WrestlingHeads Radio.
Four Corners Radio is the home for the best professional wrestling and independent wrestling. Discussions and coverage. Billy, Ant, Martin, and Sam bring you three of the best podcasts every week. The Four Corners Raw Roundtable, the Indie Project, and the Saturday Freestyle. Along with the podcast, FourCornersWrestling.com is designed with all wrestling fans in mind. Feature articles, videos, the weekly shows, and much more. Four Corners and Wrestling Heads are teaming up to bring you wrestling's next revolution. Are you ready?
Welcome back to WH Radio. You got Skits, got Oscar, and Tom should be joining us a little later. But before we get into some wrestling talks, make sure you guys call us 760-454-1107, or you can tweet us at Wrestling Heads, or you can tweet me at WH Skits, and you can tweet Oscar at
Sinister632.
if you have any thoughts or whatever. But let's go and take this call that's been on hold. 269, you're on WH Radio. Who's calling?
Skits, Oscar, how's it going? This is Nick McGee from Pro Wrestling Smart Talk.
Yeah, what's going on,
man?
You know what? I know the reason why you called in. It's just more about Raw. I know what you guys are talking. I know what you called in for. Something that you're happy about. I know for a fact. And you know what I'm talking about there, Nick.
Yes, I am happy, bro. I am so happy. Black people unite. Every single one of the Negro cars back.
Hey, by the way, Tom is on the show now, guys.
Good on, Tom.
What's going on, fellas? Hey, how's it going, Tom?
Nation of Domination 2.0 is here, baby.
I love that. But I think you guys, that was great and all, but we're missing the biggest thing here. Zack Ryder won a match on Monday Night Raw. He hasn't done that in 2 years. Like, what was going on? Dolph Ziggler won. Zack Ryder won a match. The new Nation of Domination. What the fuck was going on?
And don't forget about Xavier Woods' Brother Love suit.
Hey, Xavier Woods. Hey, you know what?
He's gonna be Malcolm. He's gonna be Malcolm Xavier Woods.
You know what I like about it?
Or he could.
Xavier Woods can actually talk.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I saw all these stupid tweets. Like, I see all these Black Power tweets. Like, come on now, Black Power. Like, come on, they're not the Panthers here.
Hey, they're the new nation of domination. You better recognize they will take. They will not ask. Remember that.
All right, well, I believe them if they come out like the Nation Domination would say, screw white people or something like that, like they used to do. But but this is,
you know what, they're missing. They're missing one member. Where's Darren Young when you need him?
He's injured. He'll probably join the group.
Hold on. There's going to be one more member. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think it's R-Truth?
Darren Young's injured.
Do you think it's going to be R-Truth or Titus O'Neil?
I think
I'll go with Titus O'Neil.
O'Neil will get in there. If they're going to add another member, it will be O'Neil.
Yeah, I'm going with O'Neil as well.
I know we're getting ahead of ourselves here. We're definitely getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
No, Skip, this is genius booking. We need to do this, and they need to listen to us right now.
I mean, hey, real quick though, let's up if you guys want to talk about this new Nation of Domination 2.0 before we get into the big talk, because we're about to get into what really happened on Raw that really popped off today, because a lot of shit happened. We had a heel turn. We had somebody go to jail tonight. We had people winning on Raw that never wins. We had a big giant losing to a guy from Russia.
Hey, there's nothing wrong about Russian winning.
Hey, I'm fine with. You know what? I think we should talk about this whole Lana situation because it's been blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to get everybody's thoughts on the show before we actually talk about what's going on. How do you guys feel about, people complaining about the storyline, about, WWE's going too far? Do you think that we should keep continuing going on with it? I'm going to start with Tom.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's getting perfect heel heat, when, Sergeant Slaughter turned heel back, in the early 90s. They were pushing the boundaries. They were praising Saddam Hussein, an actual evil dictator on television. They were burning the American flag. They were not just, talking about one person like Putin. They were talking about a whole country. They would talk about Iraq being the greatest country. And this is in the middle of, the whole Gulf War. And we're not at war with Russia right now. It's just, kind of the evil foreign person, except we're not going to war with them. So I think they're doing an excellent job by this. The media could be outraged by anything. People are outraged when, something small happens. Like if we see a boob on TV, the media over-exaggerates what happens. And, people are way too oversensitive. First of all, it's WWE, okay? That should be your first indication not to take it seriously. And if you do take it seriously, either number one, you're a kid, or number two, you're a parent who is a terrible parent. So I think they're doing an excellent job with this. They're not pushing any boundaries. Maybe the whole Malaysia thing could have been, avoided. But you know what? It's getting heat on them. People hate them. And that's their job. It's for people to hate them. So I think they're doing good.
Yeah. I agree with you, Tom. It is helping them a lot. They're with the getting a lot of heat. About the whole media giving WWE shit. Well, I mean, it just started before Battleground. The whole media thing started before Battleground, and when I first thought about that, I was thinking hopefully USA or any network they deal with, or it's just pretty much USA or NBC Universal, whatever. I'm hoping that they don't bust Muhammad Hassan. Like, remember Muhammad Hassan when he was in WWE? He was on fire at one point. Then they had to kill his character off because UPN did not like the character and all that shit. So
yeah,
I was hoping
that character could have worked until they brought in the whole terrorist thing, when they brought in those people to attack the Undertaker. If they never did that, that gimmick could have worked even more.
Yeah.
But because they were stupid like that, the gimmick had to be thrown out because of UPN at the time. So I think WWE knows its boundaries, and I think they're doing good. I mean, who here doesn't hate? We all hate Rusev, but we know, the guy is, getting better. As the weeks go on, the guy is impressing me more. I thought he was just going to be a plain, boring guy, but he's getting better.
You guys can't lie. I've been on Rusev's team for a while. Like, Rusev and Lana, I'm not going to lie, I hated them in NXT, but on the main roster, I love them. Maybe because Lana's, maybe Lana's a plus with the whole thing, but you got to love them as a package together.
I truly think you're more of a fan of Lana than anything else. It's not really Rusev.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rusev's kick to the jaw is fucking crazy.
Yes, Rusev is very impressive in the ring. I agree with you, Tom and Oscar. He's getting better and better each and every week because he's comfortable with his character. And I think he has some assurance from the creative team that we're not going to pull the plug on your character. And I agree with you, Tom. The media overreacts about the Lewis thing. Remember, about a year or two ago, the media, especially Fox News, overreact over Zeb Coulter, basically mimicking the Tea Party with the whole immigration, deportation thing, and they just got totally overblown to the point that they completely dropped the whole Tea Party-like character with Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger, and killed Swagger's momentum going into WrestleMania against Alberto Del Rio. It really did.
And what was funnier is that Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger made a video that was on WWE's YouTube page where they were addressing Glenn Beck, and they completely owned him. And then I think WWE went to Fox News headquarters where Glenn Beck shoots his shows, and Michael Cole was trying to get in there, and they wouldn't do an interview with him or anything. So it just shows, the WWE is characters, but they're intelligent people, and when you're going to get into an argument with them, they'll completely own you. Especially a guy like Zeb Coulter, who's been in the wrestling business for, decades, and he's an intelligent guy. He knows how to book wrestling, he knows how to manage guys, but he's just a smart guy in general. And, you don't want to be in a debate with him over anything because he'll probably annihilate you.
Yeah, him and Lana have been going at it. I'm still loving this whole Rusev Swagger thing. Let's keep it going. Maybe one more pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you know what? Even though Jack Swagger didn't really appear on tonight, I still think it's going to happen. And it wouldn't surprise me at SummerSlam, Jack Swagger and his undefeated streak. It seems like the crowd is really into Swagger's face turn. The whole face turn could really help out Jack Swagger because I swear to God, I mean, if Swagger beats Rusev last night in Battleground, that crowd would have went nuts. Seriously, he would have went nuts. And
you know what?
The best thing happened with Swagger.
You got to sway that Swagger moment until Rusev destroys Sheamus and becomes the Russian Federation heavyweight champion. Then you have Swagger beat Rusev at Night of Champions and win back the United States Championship on behalf of America. That will be the moment right there.
That'd be a great moment. But like I said, I like the Swagger face turn. I mean, it's basically probably the best thing he's done in a while. So all is to keep it going, and maybe we could see his career will be back on track, with his face turn.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
And I'm actually with you guys. Let's keep it going. Let's continue. Let's continue the whole Rusev character, and don't kill off WWE. Please don't. It looks like they're going to continue.
first thing first, you want to elevate the Russo character even further, he has to beat Sheamus and win the United States Championship. That's a must.
Hey, you know, I've been saying this, dude. I forgot who I was talking to, but I was like, Russo needs to win the U.S. title. I think I said this to the guys on Voxer or something like that, but that needs to happen. He needs to beat Sheamus for the U.S. title and even put more heat on him and Lana.
Exactly.
But capitalize that shit, WWE. I actually have somebody on hold that actually want to talk about the whole New Nation talk, New Nation of Domination 2.0. He actually is a good friend of ours. Matt.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Matt?
I think I know what it is.
Let's all just go ahead and talk about the return of the Nation of Domination. The greatest thing on Raw tonight. Pretty much the only best thing of this show on Raw was that moment. Let us all go ahead and rejoice. Let us put our arms up, close our fist. By any means necessary.
Oh, God. Yes, I got my arm up right now. Yes.
Wow.
Kids, put your arm up.
Kids, put your arm up.
Yes, put your arm up right now. Someone sing the freaking song.
My hands up.
Nation.
I have a question.
A domination.
All right, Matt. So what's your thoughts on this whole situation? Because I know you want to talk about this. Because you called me as soon as the promo was done.
Honestly, this I didn't see it coming, honestly, because I've been lacking pretty much. But to be honest with you, this is a great thing. This is a great thing. And like I was telling you after I called you, if this is done right, this is absolutely going to fly. This is going to be a very successful thing, honestly. And like I said, if done right, you got to think of it like this: you have Kofi Kingston, you have Big E, you have whoever they're calling Xavier Woods. I was about to call him by his TNA name. But right? But honestly, you have three young superstars who you can mold in that faction, and they could all become something great right there. This is absolutely a great thing for them to do. I mean, it's almost as I'm not going to go that far. Never mind.
You know what? My biggest fear, they'll become the black version of 3MB.
That is my fear, too. You know what? That's why I said.
I haven't gotten over the fact that they're still not in the WWE. It's still a heartbreak for me. Don't mention 3MB. I'm going to start crying.
If this is done right, then hey, you don't have to worry about that. But that is my fear, too, that it becomes the next 3MB or the next Legacy or whatever. You know, all these failed factions that WWE has had. I'm hoping they do not really screw this up.
There's possibility that they will. I'm just saying. Because, so you know, Big E Langston was once Intercontinental Champion and became a jobber. And Kofi Kingston was former Intercontinental Champion and U.S. Champion. And he's basically a jobber who gets jobbed by Cesaro and, you know, different guys like Wade Barrett and stuff. And you have and look, you also have Xavier Woods, who's been a jobber since he even walked in on the fucking main roster, and he looks like he's the leader so far. So,
but you know what though? This is from what I've seen. I don't honestly, from what Xavier looks like, yeah, he looks like the leader, but I view him as the mouthpiece of this whole thing. And I think this is going to end up being a good turnaround for them. This is seriously going to end up being a good turnaround for them. Because
for fucking Kofi, because Kofi, a lot of people have been wanting to see Kofi as a heel, so this might be the chance we get to see Kofi.
This is the chance. It actually is going to happen. It is going to happen. Honestly.
Let me throw this out there. Who's going to feud with these guys? What babyface mid-carder / lower card guys are going to feud with them now?
All right. Let me answer that one. Let me answer that real quick, because I don't know if you guys heard this tonight. You guys hear "Feed Me More" fucking chant?
Yeah.
There's a possibility Ryback might be going backstage by the sounds of it, because it was trending worldwide or some shit today.
Are you saying Ryback might turn face?
Oh my God, no.
Those are the people that they love, right?
That would be the worst mistake.
Okay. Listen up, people. Listen to this. Okay, I'm cool with the stable, but I don't like it them for being the heels. This is the reason why. The cool thing about making a stable, you add another team in the tag team division, but there's too many heel factions, too many heel tag teams.
Agreed.
The only face tag teams you got is the Usos and Goldust and Stardust, and you got Enzo and Big Cass in NXT. That's pretty much all you got. So
turning Ryback in the actual face wouldn't hurt. What
they could do? Why not feud with the Usos? Maybe.
Maybe this is
fuck that.
Okay, maybe this is me, but the face tag teams they have right now, I don't feel them. I just don't feel them. And this is a guy right here who started watching wrestling because of tag teams like the Hart Foundation and the Rockers and all those teams. And right now, I don't feel that face tag team for me. Maybe it's just me. I don't feel it. I'm not a big Uso fan.
Well, you know why? Because they haven't. Go ahead.
The biggest problem with the Usos, they got no legit tag teams to feud with other than the freaking Wyatts, and they beat them on 2 or 3 occasions. There's nobody else.
They should have lost already. This is the honest on that.
So wait, time out. So time out. Sorry to interrupt. So are you suggesting the nation should be faces? Because
I think
that's the case. Honestly, that's just going to ruin. Then that's just going to ruin pretty much the whole thing. Because if you have them as a face, then what's the whole point of that whole promo? Then
the point
what's
is
the whole point of that whole promo?
Well, my point is maybe they did it in the wrong time because they have so many heels, factions, and tag teams. You know, how can they be successful? You know what I'm saying? You need another face tag team for them to go at it.
So here's the thing. Wait. But here's the thing, though. You had the Shield who started out as heels, and then they gradually end up becoming faces.
Yeah.
So and nobody talked about there's too many heel factions at that time. When you had the Wyatts come along, okay, then you had the Shield end up going face, but honestly, either way, that could work out. They could be faces or they could be heels. They started out as heels, which was perfect. The Nation, it's not right to have them as a face. What point is that really going to make? If you're going to do it as the same, I'm not going to say exactly the same, because then that's just recycling. But if you're going to do it similar to what the old Nation used to be, it makes sense to do it have them as heels. It makes perfect sense. Now, what does that mean? If you want somebody else to go face, then have them. Then
hold on 1 second. Hold on, real quick. I'm with Matt on this one because it makes sense to switch right backs with the faces. If you want to have more faces, just like Oscar is saying, switch them as faces, because they did get some chants today, some "Feed Me More" chants. It makes sense.
That's the only way you can be more
you
successful.
can't switch some faces right now. You can't, because it looks like they're on the collision course to face the Usos. So you want to turn them face after the Usos kill whatever credibility that they have?
But honestly,
Wait, credibility for who? Are we talking about the nation, or are you talking about Rybaxo?
You're talking about Rybaxo.
Might as well.
Yeah,
he might as well turn Rybaxo face, because if you're to make the nation as faces, what sense is that honestly going to make? I'm still trying to figure out how you justify as putting them as a face, and then when you had them do that promo, it's like, oh, they're going to be faces after a heelish promo. Like,
no,
I'm not saying you're really looking at WWE like, what the heck? And and the whole thing gets ruined.
You know what? I got an idea. How about you call up Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel, let them be faces, and have them feud with the nation. How about that?
Okay, that works.
I don't mind that. I would not mind that.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that.
You know what it is, real quick, guys? I just want to say we're thinking ahead of ourselves. They haven't even had a fucking match. They only had one promo, and we're really ahead of ourselves.
It's the nation of domination. I mean,
goddamn.
Hey, but Matt, man, I want to thank you for calling in, man. To have this conversation, we're about to move on to some more shit, and there's more callers calling in too. So.
All right, no problem.
All right, thanks,
Matt.
All right, you guys take care.
Take care, Matt.
Man, that was a crazy-ass argument right there, huh? We argued about the fucking nation for like an hour. Almost. Question
I want to mention something, because we were talking about tag teams, and because of the Eli Everfly interview, well, we're probably not going to be able to talk about Battleground as much as we would like to. As most people know, last night, the Usos beat the Wyatt family to retain the tag team titles. And I didn't think last night's pay-per-view was that good. I thought it was a very lackluster pay-per-view. I didn't expect too much from it. You know, obviously the tag team match I thought was the best of the night.
Yeah.
But the fact that the Usos won again pisses me off so much beyond belief. You have the Wyatt feud here. They're supposed to be these intimidating backwoods, you know, followers of Bray Wyatt's cult, and they're getting beat over and over and over again. When are they going to look like legitimate fucking competitors? It's not even that hard to book it. All you had to do last night was have the Wyatts win, and then for the next couple months or so, they go on a huge winning streak, beating, you know, Goldust and Stardust, or the Usos, and, you know, beating Zack Ryder and whoever. It's just the fact that they're making the Wyatt family look like shit. It is making them look like shit, and it's making Bray Wyatt even look like shit, too.
Yeah, you know what, Tom? I that's what I wanted to see the last few months, but I don't think WWE wants to do that. Like I've been saying the last couple of weeks, they want to bring the Ascension to go against the Usos. I know you guys don't want to see that. I know you guys.
Well, I don't believe that. I believe when they bring the Ascension up, they're not going to put them straight into. Maybe that's what you think. This is my opinion. I think they're going to bring the Ascension up, and they're going to build them up, and then eventually they're going to go to the tag team championships. You know what I mean?
Oscar, you know what? That's a great idea. Why won't they just go ahead and call them up already? Because there's nobody else.
Well,
I don't want to. True.
Yeah, they need to make more face tag teams. Like you said, they have Goldust Stardust.
Look at the Ascension. They're down there NXT. They have no competition. They're really putting guys together.
Well, now the Ascension is getting competition with Enzo Amore, Colin Cassidy, and the Vaudevillains, and even the Legionnaires. So there's more tag teams that I can take seriously in NXT than on the main roster.
I actually want to piggyback off what Tom said about the Wyatts not winning last night. As soon as the Wyatts didn't win last night, I tweeted this exact thing. Pure bullshit. We should have new champs. To be real, but this was a good match. And then this girl, I'm not saying her name, she says bullshit, question mark. I said, how many matches does the Wyatts need to have to get crowned champ? Like, come on. Like, what the fuck? Like,
see, I mean, that's the thing. You know, maybe sometimes you don't need to have titles to look like a threat. But in this case, they needed those titles to look legitimate because, you know, the Usos kept beating them and beating them. And a win over the Usos would have meant, okay, now these guys are going to be taken seriously, and it didn't happen. And what are these guys not going to be taken like fucking seriously? Does WWE have no plans on Eric Rowan with serious?
You know, I feel you, Tom. I feel you, Tom.
Look at the way.
I mean, that's
this isn't even Wednesday, people. This isn't even Wednesday, and we're fucking shooting this shit off like a Monday.
Yeah, true.
Look at the way the Wyatts been booked at the beginning of the year till now. Complete 180-degree turn. Unlike you, Tom and Oscar, they're not being booked as a serious threat, and it's a problem. When you look across range,
and I don't know why. Is it the same thing with the WWE writers and bookers? Is that they look at the Usos like they're the John Cena's of the tag team division, and they're selling all this merchandise, and they love the tag division. But see, and that's the thing I don't understand is when the Usos lose, if they lost the titles, kids aren't gonna look at them and be like, well, Mommy, they don't have the titles anymore. I don't want their merchandise. I'm not going to root for them. They're not champions. No, they're still going to chant Uso, and Michael Cole is still going to be fucking annoying with the Uso crazy. Jesus Christ.
Even
fucking JBL's annoying with this shit.
Merchandise.
Are we saying the Usos are the tag teams, the face of the tag division today, like the Hardy Boys were in the Attitude Era? I mean, are you guys saying
they are. You see fucking Jimmy doing fucking Jeff Hardy's move. Come on now.
Then I guess
it's ridiculous, and you know what? If they bring the Ascension up, I do hope that they do go with your plan of just sending them straight for the Usos for the tag team titles, because that would make me so happy to get those belts off of those guys and have a tag team that looks like a legitimate threat and makes it look like nobody is going to beat this tag team, for months.
Yeah, you see, and
I agree.
That's what I was trying to tell Matt. Like, I think this is the wrong time to form this nation group, because if they're going to bring in the Ascension, that nation group ain't going to get no tag titles anytime soon. Maybe a single title, but not a tag title.
If Xavier Woods, new Intercontinental champion, maybe.
Fuck out of here.
How about you?
Oh man. Real quick though, what else caught you guys' eye last night at Battleground?
Nothing.
That main event was so predictable.
I was disappointed that Cameron beat Naomi. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
By the way,
Naomi is 10 times better than Cameron, and she gets the win.
That was nothing but an angle for Total Divas. Should we even be talking about that?
Man, I don't know if I want to talk about any Total Divas, but yeah, Miz wins the Battle Royal. He's the new Intercontinental Champion. That pissed me off too. Like, what the fuck? I thought Cesaro was going to win this damn thing, but they're still continuing.
I don't know what they're doing with Cesaro. I really don't have a clue.
Yeah, what's up with Cesaro talking about the Heyman guy no more?
Well,
I have no idea. I'm completely wrong.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but this could lead him to a face turn. What we saw on Raw that he wants to.
I don't know, Oscar, because he said he wants to be authority guy, and it looks like Heyman made a deal with the authority. So are they like a big family or something now?
I don't know.
I'm thinking maybe like Cesaro becomes like the authorities guy kind of, and maybe he starts like losing or something. Maybe kind of like how when he was with Heyman, he was kind of losing. He wasn't winning all the time. And so finally he snaps and he decides, you know what, I'm going back to being on my own, and that's when he does his face turn and he starts winning again, and then maybe he leads to a program with maybe with Lesnar, if Lesnar's still champ, or
that's what I was going to. I mean, you see how that backstage phone when he wants to be a Triple H guy. Well, I could see them like he's not doing the job right. Like example, the Dean Ambrose thing when we saw on Raw. You know, Dean Ambrose and Cesaro had a good match, but it ended like a DQ because Dean Ambrose started bringing those chairs around. So I wouldn't be surprised next week on Raw, Triple H comes to Cesaro and says, "I told you to get the job done," and he didn't do it. So basically, I see if the next few weeks Triple H is gonna get in his head, and then that's gonna lead him to a face turn.
Yeah, we'll definitely see.
We'll see. But can I throw this out there? When has Dean Ambrose ever won a match since the Shield basically disintegrated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who he beat?
He's won. I really can't names none off the top of my head, but he's won some matches like on Raw or SmackDown.
I think he won a match on SmackDown. I think he did win a match on SmackDown, but I'm trying to remember who.
I just can't remember the guy winning a singles match. That's why I threw the question out there. But
he's won some
back to
matches.
Battleground real quick. But back to Battleground real quick. The only highlight of Battleground was basically Dean Ambrose jumping, beating the crap out of Seth Rollins, building heat towards their feud.
Yeah.
That was
the highlight of the whole pay-per-view.
According to Captain Comic-Con, I think he beat Fandango. But then again, Zack Ryder beats Fandango, and I can probably beat him too. And I don't even wrestle.
Was it me, or did anyone check out Zack Ryder's goatee? Does he look like Evil Ryder to you?
Shit.
Honestly, Zack Ryder would not be on TV again. After today, let's be 100. Let's just be real. Me, Tom, Oscar, even Nick, we all know. Even the listeners, even the 3-year-olds know. Zack Ryder will be on TV for another 2 years, and he will be released.
Hey,
soon.
he was on pay-per-view last night. You never know. He had a pay-per-view match.
Zack Ryder is on something that we call a winning streak.
Oh, God. Speaking about winning streak, earlier today on Raw, Bo Dallas beat LeBron James.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Why did you mention that?
Yes.
Why? What's wrong?
You must believe.
What's wrong
with that?
You must believe.
I'm just going to say it again like I said last week. I'm just waiting for Sami Zayn to make his debut to be the first one to actually beat Bo Dallas because I'm calling it. And I called it here on WH Radio, so when it happens, I want a tweet right to WH Skits like you called it a long time ago. So I called it. Sami Zayn is the first one to beat Bo Dallas.
The first one, the first person I want to see that tweet will be Nick. I wanted him to tweet you that, like, you did call it.
I want everybody to hit me up. I don't want Nick just to hit me up. I want Tom to hit me up. I want you to hit me up. I want Bruce to hit me up. I want Captain Comic-Con to hit me up. I want everybody to hit Skits up and say, you were right, damn it.
All right.
You must be a believer. He will never lose. It's the greatest streak in all of wrestling. He will be undefeated until WrestleMania.
Who is a better streak? Bo Dallas or R.D. Evans?
I mean, it's tough because Bo Dallas is catching up to R.D. Evans. You know, R.D. Evans, I think he's what? R.D. Evans is 170, you know?
It's funny that because I actually tweeted fucking what's my beautiful young lady's name? Veda Scott. And I was like, what do you think about Bo Dallas' streak? She never responded.
She knows is going to creep up on that streak. That's why.
But let me
want to ask?
What What is Bo Dallas's record now? Is it 20-0?
I think he's 17 and Bo.
Let me ask you guys a question so far. I mean, it might be early to ask, but if you ask whatever answer you might answer or the wrong answer, the listeners listening named Mysterious Manskin, you might call in. But what streak is better, Goldberg or Bo Dallas?
Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas.
You said Bo Dallas?
Yep. Bo Dallas.
I think I hear 2 Bo Dallas, 1 Goldberg.
I'm gonna say Goldberg because Goldberg everybody fucking was hyped for Goldberg. Goldberg had fucking bodyguards. He had people knock on his locker everywhere he came out. Come on now.
Yeah, and he also in that streak he beat Hulk Hogan, Raven, Mr. Perfect or Kurt Hennig, whatever.
Whoa.
So,
Oscar.
You can't compare the 2 streaks because maybe Goldberg went 173. Maybe Goldberg went 173 and 0 and beat all the top guys. But who's going to be remembered down the line? Are people going to remember Goldberg? Did people ever get inspired by Goldberg? No.
Goldberg got title shots.
There are little kids. There are little kids right now that are going to say, "Mommy, Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be just like Bo Dallas."
Goldberg was a U.S. champ.
If Bo Dallas beats John Cena, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, and added Sting in there, then okay, I might believe in that streak than in Goldberg.
Real quick, I want to say something about the whole Bo Dallas Sandown last night. What the fuck, Jerry King Lawler? He said, "I don't know who to cheer for." Shut the fuck up and call the match, dude. Come on, now.
You know what?
Fucking Jerry.
Let me tell you who Bo Dallas is. He has beaten the great Khali. He has beaten Tarico, or whatever his name is. He has beaten every black guy in the locker room. Bo Dallas.
Oh, my God.
All right. Enough of Bo Dallas, guys. Let's move on. Let's fucking move on. Enough of Bo Dallas in the fucking street.
Oh, my God.
Enough of Dallas. Fuck him.
Anyway, so Nikki Bella was in I was just going to go over a couple of the matches. Nikki Bella was in a handicap match against Cameron, Alicia Fox, Rosa Mendez, and Eva Marie, and they ended up beating her. But the whole thing about this was that Brie Bella was at ringside, and she called Stephanie a bitch twice, and then she was slapped by Stephanie and then escorted out. And then later in the night, Stephanie got arrested for beating up Brie, apparently for battery, and then she got also charged with resisting arrest. Do you think this is leading to a match at SummerSlam between Brie and Steph?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely going to be a match.
I think so, and I'll probably end up seeing it at SummerSlam.
You know what? That should be an awesome match. Oh, please help me,
What the fuck? I think your phone's tripping, bro.
No, dude. I mean, just the whole sequence of Stephanie McMahon being put in handcuffs, being walked to a police car, screaming for her husband, is probably the greatest thing in all of wrestling. Just the soundbite right there. It was awesome. I'm sorry. I laughed my butt off. I almost fell off the couch. You know, it was beautiful. And for Triple H to basically say, you know what? You got to get processed. I still need to make this announcement. Just basically ditching his wife. Show no loyalty whatsoever.
Oh, and I wanted to say this. On this show, I mean, he does it, you know, some weeks he's better than other weeks, but Triple H was funny as hell on this show. From the beginning promo, when he was talking about him and his friend Mark, how they're going to go complain on Twitter, basically bashing all the Internet fans, like the Internet fans that go on like us that go on Twitter and complain and stuff. I'm sorry, but Triple H just buried all of us. We are 6 feet under. He buried our careers. Anything that we were done, he just buried us. He was fucking hilarious.
Oh, we gotta love Triple H. We gotta love Triple H. He buried the entire internet wrestling community basically in one sentence.
Yep. He reads our tweets.
Hey,
People
I'm not gonna lie. My man, Triple H definitely did. He definitely did that. But then again, what else happened on Raw? Oh, how about Paige turning heel?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I caught it last night.
Well, a lot of people saw it. A lot of people saw that coming, though. You were just wondering when it was going to happen. But I am so glad that the real Paige finally stood up. I mean, this is the way she should have been booked from the very beginning.
Yeah.
For the love of Christ, now we're going to see the anti-diva show her real colors. I'm so glad that happened.
She's such a fucking heel, dude. I haven't seen no shit like that. That had something to do with the divas in a long time, dude.
Yeah, you should have saw FCW shit. It was freaking awesome when she was teaming up with Eva Lise. Now she's Eva Lise, but her name and has to do with Sofina Cortez, whatever. But yeah, I mean, those FCW shit was pretty cool. And then when they moved it to NXT, she was basically a face the whole time. But yeah, I'm happy that she's going back to her old roots. You could say the anti-diva thing. And I'm gonna say that for our listeners that watch Raw or follow WWE a lot and didn't know Paige that well, get ready for a ride, because Paige is gonna give you some moments, some memories down the road with her and AJ. And like I was saying, the AJ and Paige feud is gonna be the next Lita Trish feud. Watch.
You know what's funny? I was actually telling people, when people were complaining about Paige, what are they doing with Paige? I'm like, all she needs is AJ. I was saying this here on the show, like, all she needs is AJ.
Yeah.
Her and AJ click together, everything's going to be well with Paige. And you got to get her to work with somebody good. And I was happy to see Emma and Natalya part of that tag team match. Emma actually got the, getting a ring with AJ for the first time, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time.
You know what? Emma must be off in that workers' release program from jail, because I was really worried about her stealing the Divas Championship belt. Flippy fingers Emma. You better watch out. She got that 5-finger discount.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to this whole Paige heel turn. I mean, what she's going to do in the main roster. She's going to get another rematch against AJ at SummerSlam, which I'm hoping she wins it. I get to witness it. She wins the Divas title out there. And, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And her and Paige, Paige and AJ feud is going to continue on. It may be kind of like how Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins feud is going to be. It's a lengthy feud. This is going to be the same thing.
Yeah, I hope we see that, too. I really do.
Yeah, and I think so, too, because the last couple of years we've seen, 1 month this, 1 month, okay, AJ against Caitlyn, okay, there you go. Then the next one, AJ against one of the Bella twins, okay, it's over.
Right.
That was over.
One thing I want to say about the WWE, they've been showing the Divas a lot of fucking love lately. And it starts off with Stephanie and the Bellas, and then it goes with Fandango and Summer Rae and Layla, and now we got Paige and AJ. Like, they've been showing them love.
You see,
I forget Naomi and fucking and Cameron. They've been showing the Divas love.
Yeah, but my question I asked this question a few months back. Then maybe I asked you guys this question. Maybe the showing the love Divas. I mean, I'm not trying to knock them off or anything, but now you see all these Divas getting storylines. Is it maybe because
I don't think. I already know what you're going to ask. I don't.
I know what you're
so.
asking, but I mean, now that all those talents got released, like Drew McIntyre and all those guys got released, now that they got released. Do you think maybe because more Diva storylines getting added in because you got to fill up a 3-hour show and they need to add more shit to it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so because
I'm just saying.
If that was the case, before Drew and those guys got released, those guys wasn't getting no burn. So, but who knows? I mean, maybe they just have a different view. Real quick, let's take another call. 218, you're live on WH Radio. Who's calling?
Hello.
Hello.
I want to discuss the ignorance
What's going on?
and the bullshit on Gary Matthews.
You want to talk about who?
You need to stop your freaking comments, your nasty, ignorant comments about him. Go on and pick on somebody else, okay?
About who?
What are you talking about?
I grew up with Gary. I graduated with him, okay?
Who are you talking about?
Smart and gifted, okay? He is not a
pedophile.
He is not
this doesn't seem like it's like real.
He is not useless.
This is like a prank or something.
You know what? It's bullying.
He is useless.
Okay? It's cyberbullying.
This is not definitely like a prank or something.
You know what?
Okay. Hang on.
You know
I'm
what?
dying here.
You know what? I got one thing. That is like the funniest thing I've heard all day. But
I got one thing to say to her. Fuck you, suck a dick.
Fuck you, suck a dick.
What the hell was that?
What was that? That is like the funniest thing I have heard. 218. Shout out to 218 with that dumbass fucking prank. That was better.
That was funny.
That's the best prank I've ever heard on the show. Good job.
Wow.
And they call back too. They call back too.
They call
218. Shut up. I have your number 218. So I mean, don't fuck around, please.
Yeah, this person's from Minnesota, so. Shout out to Minnesota.
Let's continue the fucking show. Fuck 218.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are we talking about? The Divas. Let's get off down. Let's get off the Divas. Let's talk about the important shit what happened tonight on Raw. Who is the man that returned tonight, Mr. Tom?
My client, Brock Lesnar. Oh, wait. Before we get to that, before we get to the closing segment of Raw, can I just say something? Fuck Flo Rida. Flo Rida fucking sucks.
Flo Rida's a bum.
This is what pisses me off. Hey, there's all these reports that have been coming out, the past month or so about, budget cuts for the WWE. They're losing money because of the network. So, now employees, aren't able to use the tour bus, and they're going to have to spend their own money, not the wrestlers, but the other employees. But how does the WWE have money for Flo Rida to come on fucking Raw and perform live and have fireworks and have his little backup little bitch, whatever her name is, and have that DJ on there, but they can't pay their guys? It is such bullshit.
To be honest with you, man, I wouldn't be surprised he did it for free. Because he's a big-time WWE fan, so it wouldn't surprise me if he did it for free.
Hey, it's not pronounced Flo Rida, it's Florida.
It's funny because I think, who was we talking to this? I think we was talking to Chris, and Chris said his name was Florida.
No.
Flo Rida's a bum. Fucking bum, fucking waste of fucking Raw, fucking time. Same fucking songs. He's terrible.
I was hoping his name is Florida. I mean, it was a Miami crowd, so I didn't expect much from them, but I was hoping they would boo the shit out of him. I was hoping.
You know what? If he was like in Atlanta or New York, they would have.
Fuck Flo Rida. We have another call. I don't know this is from the California area because I'm from Cali. So 661. You're on WH Radio. Who's calling?
You all should burn in hell. for what you did.
What? I didn't mean to kill. Listen, I didn't mean to kill that hooker. It was an accident, and the hooker was coming at me.
Your freaking goddamn mouth at him, saying he's a slob. He eats dogs.
Okay.
Well, he is a slob. I'm sorry, but he's a.
Whoever's for the 661, this is fucking Cali. That's a Cali number. Like I don't know. Come on now, people. Stop bullshitting and fucking be a fuck. Like, grow the fuck up, people. Grow the fuck up.
God. I was going along with that problem.
How about you go fucking prank fucking Pizza Hut or some shit? How about that? Prank the motherfucker.
Yeah.
We ain't got time for the bullshit. But, yeah. Back to the fucking show.
I love all these email calls coming in.
It's funny because they're pre-recorded.
Yeah. Wow.
And they're not actually talking.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
But go ahead, Tom.
Anyway, so besides Florida sucking dick, so Brock Lesnar returned after Paul Heyman revealed to Triple H that Lesnar should be Plan C because Plan A, being Randy Orton, wasn't going to work because of Roman Reigns, and those two are likely going to have a match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Of course. And then Plan B is Seth Rollins, and he won't be able to cash in because of Dean Ambrose. So then he brought out Plan C, which I think most people expected. Brock Lesnar returned, and Heyman once again killed it on the mic. Just one of the best talkers. Not even just I could say managers, but managers and talkers of all time, and he just continues to prove it. This promo tonight, for a while Heyman was kind of stagnant, ever since he got with Cesaro. But tonight he was on fire. He was just killing it.
Did everybody stood up and did the pledge with Paul Heyman? I know you guys. Did you stand up and put your right hand over your heart and pledge allegiance to beat up John Cena?
I love it.
I thought it was great how he mentioned the two sides of the Cena fans, the Let's Go Cena and Cena sucks. That was hilarious, but he made it even better by saying, you know what, it doesn't even matter what side you're on because Brock Lesnar is just going to destroy Cena. And then he just starts going off on how, Cena's just going to get destroyed. He's not even going to beat Cena. He's going to do to Cena what he did to Taker. And you know what? I hope it comes true.
Well, it's tough to say because, if he's going to walk out with a title, are we going to see Brock Lesnar? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Will we see Brock Lesnar on a regular basis if he wins the title? So
I don't think he'll
like I said, you won't see him. You won't see him on main event. You won't see him on SmackDown. He'll be on probably a couple of Raws, and then the pay-per-view. But like I said, it was a couple weeks ago, and I've said this a couple of times. You don't need Brock Lesnar to be on every single Raw because that it builds kind of a mystique toward around him that you don't know when he's going to show up, and you know what? He doesn't have to show up every night because, maybe you don't want him to show up every night because, you don't want him to just keep destroying people.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kind of with Tom on that. Like, you don't need him to show up every day. You don't need him to wrestle every week. I mean, if you want him to show up every now and then to have fucking have Paul Heyman cut the promo for him, fuck it, whatever. But he's going to be at every pay-per-view. I mean, if he becomes champ.
Well, all you have to do is cart out the Big Show or Mark Henry to have Brock Lesnar beat up somebody.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was going to say that hopefully that we'll see them. I'll be interested to see a Brock Lesnar appearing every month in every pay-per-view. And if this rumor is true with Roman Reigns possibly wrestling at WrestleMania, I'm starting to feel it now because, that crowd is on Roman Reigns. look at last night. They wanted Roman Reigns to walk out with the title, and he didn't do it. But if this continues on, Roman Reigns, it's going to be very interesting because Roman Reigns seems like he's getting there. I remember a few weeks ago, me and Skis were not sure if he was ready. We might change our mind down the road.
I already changed my mind. He's ready.
You changed your mind already? I just want to see this. I want to see this reaction keep going and going for the next few months. And if it continues on to Royal Rumble, I'll be like, okay, he's ready. And you know what, Skits? It was funny. WrestleMania 21. We saw the beginning of the era of John Cena and Batista. We saw that shit. We witnessed it. 10 years later, WrestleMania 31. Will we witnessing a new era with Roman Reigns? Will he be the next guy?
Possible. Definitely possible. We'll see another era get created in the WWE.
Yeah.
We did see the creation of C Nation and bum-ass boo fucking Tista.
Yep. It'll be very interesting. But, and I already...
Actually, since you brought up Batista, he's been going around, promoting Guardians of the Galaxy. If Brock Lesnar wins, do you think there's a chance that Batista returns? This time, people kind of like him more. When he came back with Daniel Bryan, it was, bad circumstances or
people
whatever.
People still hate him.
And
people always
hate
Batista.
And, I think as time went on, he put over Daniel Bryan. He put over The Shield. We kind of realized, you know what, he's not that bad. And then there was a video going around. It was about a month ago. He was in NXT, and he was cutting a promo, and people seemed to like him more. And Bo Dallas came out then, and Bo Dallas interrupted him when Bo Dallas, was getting hated on in NXT, and Batista gave him a Batista bomb. Anyway, do you think there's a chance that we see Batista as Brock Lesnar if Brock Lesnar wins?
I don't think nobody's going to like fucking Batista, but it'll probably be a chance of them fighting, but nobody's going to like Batista. Let's just put it that way. Everybody's going to be on that team.
I think people's minds are going to change, My mind I didn't like him when he first came back, but as time went on, he was getting funny. He would say some funny things, and he was kind of not taking things as serious. So I didn't really care so much.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with Skits. I see a chance they may have a match, but I don't see it right away. Like if I don't know when Batista's coming back. I'm supposedly maybe after SummerSlam. But say if that's the case, I don't see Night of Champions having a match. I could see maybe possibly Survivor Series, possibly. But if Batista's going to come back, he has to go out against the Authority. He has to go after guys like Triple H, Randy Orton, or Kane when he comes back.
He quit.
He quit, and then somehow he has to return some. I don't know how they're going to do it, but he's going to have to return somehow, some way, and he's going to go against the Authority.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see what's this whole Brock Lesnar thing, and just can't wait. I'm going to be there. The announcement's official. Brock Lesnar is John Cena, SummerSlam, so I'm going to be there. Hopefully I see a title change. We'll see.
Yeah, most likely I'll be there too. And let's take a real quick break, and then we'll come back. Maybe give out some results on the G1 Climax, and talk some more wrestling. Maybe we have some time to talk a little bit about some Battle Royal. I mean, not Battle Royal, but Battleground. I say Battle Royal. We could talk about the Battle Royal. We'll be right back.
This is the Juice JT Dunn, and you're listening to WrestlingHeads Radio.
Yo, welcome to WH Radio. Today's show is brought to you by the good people down at WrestlingRambles.com. For the latest in wrestling news, in-depth blog, and hot topic discussion, hit up WrestlingRambles.com. Remember, it's not just any ramble, but a Wrestling Rambles. WrestlingRambles.com. And also special thanks to Ring Rust Radio and SLTDWrestling.com. Thank you for listening.
Since January of 2013, the Indie Power Rankings have been ranking the very best independent wrestlers on a weekly basis with voters all across the U.S. and Canada. They do the part to support indie wrestling. Give them a follow at Indie Ranking as they release the new Indie Power Rankings every Tuesday.
Welcome back to WH Radio. I am scared. That is Tom, and that is Oscar. And this is WH Radio. Hashtag WH Radio if you're listening. Call us up. 760-454-1107. No bullshit, please.
Yes.
G1 Climax. Have you got a chance to watch the G1 Climax yet?
I haven't yet, just because it was a little busy. I actually only caught Battleground late last night and then finished it up early this morning. But
I guess maybe
I've been hearing some good things about it, except for the whole Kota. I wanted Kota Ibushi to be in there, but unfortunately he wasn't.
Yeah, because of the concussion. Hopefully he gets better and they get him back in that ring. She's a fucking beast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Guess we'll talk more of the G1 Climax on Wednesday show. So I believe I'm the only person that got to see a couple of the matches here on the show.
Yeah. So. I know it's sketchy sauce, but Tom, have you seen the Kenta interview with Mae Young?
With Mae Young?
Renee Young.
Renee Young.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
It sounded like you said Mae Young.
No, I said Renee Young.
I was like, is this an old interview with Mae Young? Because no, I haven't seen the interview with Renee Young.
Yeah. Well, he did an interview. She did mention him as Kenta, and this is the first time I heard him speak English. Pretty much, he's learning it really fast. Funaki was his translator. You remember Funaki, number one.
Oh, yeah, I actually did see that. Now that you bring it up, I was like,
for those that haven't heard it, let me play it for everybody.
I share with our newest signing at WWE and NXT. We have Kenta and Funaki here. Hopefully able to translate for us here a little bit.
I do my best.
Now, you're a huge superstar in Japan Wrestling, Noah, and now you're finally here in WWE. What does it mean to be signed to WWE?
He's translating right now.
I'm really excited to be here. I will do my best.
What did it mean to be in a WWE with their having fun event and getting to sign your first contract here with Hulk Hogan? That's huge.
It's fantastic.
Fair enough, man. A few words. I like that. In coming here to WWE, what can we expect from you, your style inside the ring, and also what do you expect from WWE? What do you expect to gain here?
自分がやる企画をWWEに対してそんなスタイルでやっていきたい。My style is kick, so I wanted to kick your ass.
Yes, I love that, ladies and gentlemen.
Kicking ass. That's what y'all want to see. It's funny because Kenta is now on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And a lot of people...
Kenta's going to regret that decision. He's going to go on Twitter and be like, why did I join this?
It's funny because people are already speculating about Kenta because I guess him and Prince Devitt are following each other, and so people are like coming with two and two together. So I don't know.
Hoping that I mentioned, a new Bullet Club in WWE. Kiss my ass.
No. People are talking about them as a tag team, and some people are talking about them going one-on-one. But I just know I have my shit on translating, so I know exactly what he's saying. So follow Kenta, people. His new Twitter is Kenta K312. Follow Kenta. So yeah, he's got a lot of followers already.
Yeah.
Too.
And you know what? People, I think it's already a good sign because, you know, he's not that fluent in English. I think he knows how to speak it, but I think the reason Funaki was there is that he probably doesn't know all, like, the slang terms that we use. He probably doesn't know, you know, a lot of what Renee was saying. You know, I'm sure he knows some of it, but he just wasn't very, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he's going to spend some time in NXT. You know, they're probably going to teach him some English, and he's going to get better at it. And when he comes up, all he has to do is say what he says in the interview. He's going to say, I'm going to kick your ass, and I'm going to kick your head in.
Funny because the first actual wrestler besides Triple H and Stephanie, the first wrestler he followed, can you guys believe who it is? It was Tyson Kidd, out of all people. First wrestler in the WWE he followed. First diva he followed was Paige. And then non-WWE, non-WWE was Prince Devitt, and Cesaro and Ricardo Rodriguez are like the only wrestlers that he's following right now. And of course he's following WWE and NXT, and he's still following Noah. So.
All right. It's crazy that Renee Young mentioned Noah. So at least they're mentioning what he did in the past, you know, Noah. So yeah, it's pretty cool what they're doing with Kenta. I mean, I to me right now, I feel like he's going to be in NXT until the network goes international. Because if they're gonna go in Japan, like when the network release in Japan, they're gonna want the Japanese audience to check out NXT and check out Kenta, and then sooner or later he's gonna be in the freaking main roster. So it might be a while when we see Kenta in the main roster.
Well, they say around September, so we got a couple months. August not even here yet.
I know. So we'll see what happens. I mean, September we might see Kenta make his debut, or maybe that could be that next live show. That's probably see debut Kenta. But anyways, I gotta say something to Tom for a second. Last night on Battleground, we tied for the Wrestling Heads title. We tied. So this is what I want to do. Tom, I just want me and you, let's sell it PWG this weekend. Let's do it on Wednesday, though.
Hold on.
No, you're not in it. You lost, Skid.
How come y'all can't predict AWS?
Well, you can predict, but you won't win the title.
You couldn't even win this Battleground prediction. So this is between me and Tom here. I was thinking PWG, me and Tom.
I think it's bullshit.
I say, yeah, I'm down for it.
I think it's bullshit.
Wednesday we'll predict.
I think all of it should be included in PWG, especially if I'm there.
Don't worry, you're just a referee. You're the special guest referee. Just so that way.
I ain't refereeing shit. I ain't refereeing shit.
So, yeah, just to end this tie thing between me and Tom, we got...
How about this? You got to be co-champs again. Let's do the co-champ thing.
I ain't no doing the co-champs.
You guys can be co-champions, just like John Cena and Randy Orton was. And you guys can both put the title on the line and stop being some busters.
Bullshit. Come on.
You know, we all know Oscar runs from a fucking fight. So, Tom will be down. I know Tom will be down.
I don't think Tom wants to be a co-champion.
Tom.
I'll be down for anything.
You see? Tom ain't scared of shit.
I'll be down for anything. If we want to make it a triple threat, then we can do that.
It's always a triple threat.
All right.
Unless Bruce gets involved.
Bruce is going to call in 5 minutes before the show ends. Screw him. But anyways, I guess Wednesday we could do our PWG prediction for 11.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. There's a fucking T-shirt out there, I believe. Bucks Steam Bucks.
Yeah, it's funny. That's Kevin Steen's probably his last independent show going to sell, but any independent show, sorry, he's going to sell. So get ready. Just buy it. Y'all should buy it because, you want Kevin Steen's memories, there you go. Before he gets name changed.
I will be taking my Kevin Steen photo taken by our boy Devin, who takes all the fucking PWG photos of him and Adam Cole together at DDT4. Taking that so he can sign that for me at the on Saturday.
All right.
But yeah. Hey, it's funny because I'm over looking at my timeline, and I don't know why people are comparing fucking MVP Bobby Lashley and Kenny King to Kofi Kingston, Big E, and my boy Xavier Woods. Get the fuck out of here. Tell you what, these wrestling fans.
No, that's gonna be crazy. Now they're gonna see that's gonna be a dream match. But anyway, this was a good show, man. We were arguing about the Nation Tag Team Division, the Ascension, the Wyatts. Everything was awesome. We had Eli Everfly in. We got to shout out to Eli Everfly. Fucking awesome, dude.
Shout out to Eli.
Yeah. And Wednesday we got B-Boy. So you guys got to check that out. B-Boy on Wednesday. His second time on WrestlingHeads Radio. So the New Age Punisher is going to be kicking ass on Friday night as well. Yeah. He's going to be kicking ass on Friday.
I have something made for B-Boy in a minute.
Oh,
we'll tweet him out this. I'm gonna tweet this out to him in like a few seconds. I want to give a shout out to the Weekly Wrestling Podcast for actually hooking us up with this. Shout out to them. Shout out to Matthew Grant, good dude from the Canada area. Shout out to them. They're doing big things over there.
All right.
But yeah, Wednesday, August 23rd. No, it's not August 23rd. It's actually July. July. Yeah.
July. Yeah, definitely.
And it'll be at 11 p.m., 8 p.m. Pacific time. So.
Oh, it's going to be p.m., okay. A little early, right?
No, it's going to be 11:30 p.m.
Oh,
same time. Yeah.
All right, I thought you broke the news still. You're going to have it a little bit early, but all right, cool. So, anyways, I know we got a few minutes left, but I just want to say is that YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, please. WrestlingHeads. No, not WrestlingHeads. Excuse me. YouTube.com/WrestlingHeads. Working on putting the last time we had B-Boy on. It's going to be on YouTube, and he'll probably be there tomorrow. So check it out. Keep an eye on that, and or look at the link tomorrow on our WrestlingHeads Twitter account. So keep an eye on that.
Definitely, man. Follow us at WrestlingHeads. Buy our t-shirt, ProWrestlingTees.com/WrestlingHeads. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/WrestlingHeads. You can follow me at WS Skits. And by the way, I will have a new blog series coming up. It's called Skits' Weekly 5. So it'll be like each week I have a different top 5 or something. Like maybe one week it'll be my top 5 female wrestlers. Maybe the next week my top 5 technical wrestlers. Top 5 managers of all time. So look out for Skits' Weekly 5. It's coming out soon on WrestlingHeads.com. It's gonna be my new blog series. So you can look out for that. And follow us. Also, you can also find me on Facebook at WH Skits too, and I'm also on Instagram WH Skits. And we're on Instagram, too, WrestlingHeads.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram.
What are you going to say about Tom?
I was like, Tom can go ahead and put his stuff out.
All right. Follow me on Twitter @2tweetme. That's basically all I got. Like I said, hopefully soon I get started on my own blog once I figure out what I'm going to do and I talk with the other Wrestling Heads crew. I'll get that going. I'm going to be getting a Google Plus account soon. I'll have that probably by next week. Anyway, but besides me, check out WrestlingHeads.com. Check out everyone's blogs. Check out all the news going on there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like they said. Past interviews you can listen to. You can listen to first B-Boy interview that they did. You can listen to Candice LeRae. You can listen to Peter Avalon. All the greats you can listen to. And that's basically it for me.
Yeah, Tom, you should blog about Bo Dallas. That's a good way to start.
every week, just blog about how great Bo Dallas is and how he inspired me that week.
Yeah, dude, you should do that. You guys can follow me at Sinister632 at Twitter, Instagram, Vine. Go to WrestlingHeads.com. Check out my classic match of the week. And every Saturday, pretty much, every Saturday in the morning, West Coast time, probably East Coast early afternoon, check out my classic match of the week. Yeah, and not only check out my stuff, check out everybody else's stuff, like Chris's international stuff.
Yeah.
Kiana.
Chris actually has some new stuff up there. He actually reviewed day one of the G1 Climax is up there. He also did Dragon Gate, Pro Wrestling Festival. He also did something on Noah's Junior Tag League. Check it out. Like, shout out to Chris. He's been putting in work on the international stuff on WrestlingHeads.com. So check his stuff out. Check his work out.
Yeah, definitely. And I forgot to mention, my classic match of the week was actually that Sting TNA return when he teamed up with Christian against Jeff Jarrett and Monty Brown. So check that out. I haven't put any much TNA, so I was like, might as well fucking put a TNA one. So fuck it. So check that out. Like I said, every Saturday, you never know. I might have a WWE or WCW, ECW, TNA, or I might even go international, or I might go AWA. You never know. So check it out every week. And yeah, WrestlingHeads.com, baby.
Yeah, and I'll give everybody the actual day that I'll be posting some skits as weekly 5. They won't be on a Saturday because that is actually Oscar's day, so don't want to overlook that. Shout out to all the writers on WrestlingHeads.com. Shout out to I'm gonna give a shout to Kiana. Shout out to her. Shout out to Styles/X. Who else? Shout out to Young RBLX. Shout out to all of them that help out on the site. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be here on Wednesday shooting the shit, getting ready for PWG and maybe talk some G1 Climax and some more wrestling. So then I'm Skitch, that's Oscar and Tom, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.
What time is it?
WH Radio. We are the best